Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I want to thank you for sticking with this build. I know that might not be some of the reason why you guys are here, but that will be coming. I'm gonna do a little video on something special tomorrow. It's just gonna be a short, no big deal. But anyway, today is a big day. This is actually going to be possibly, we'll see, maybe the first day in any form of assembly on the truck. So last video, if you guys watched it, I cut out all the inner rockers minus the front up here, and then cut the outer rocker off and drilled where I think the new parts will be. And I actually have them over here. These were highly recommended. They were they came off Amazon, but I forgot which store they come from. But somebody from a NBS group sent it to me. But these things are heavy. They are, I can tell you for a fact, they're much heavier than the factory ones. So like, I can pick the factory ones up one-handed. I can't even lift this box up. I mean, it's substantial, but I still can't pick this box up one-handed. So box material and packing material don't weigh that much. So anyway, I'm gonna dabble with checking on those things. I've got to work on, there's a little bit of rust. I did take care of as much rust as possible. These nuts inside of here were spinning really bad. So when we took the bed off, I had to burn a hole here and then put a pry bar on the nut in there, and then be able to actually take the bolts out. So that was a rough project to get that done, but it is done. And so it's good to be bolted on, but I do need to take care of some dents and dings. You can kind of see one there, and then this needs to be pushed in. You can kind of see the dent in it there, and on this side as well. There's just a little bit of damage in here, but overall the bed is solid. And I mean, it was definitely worth keeping because it came with the new frame over there. So this is in such better shape than mine. So this is one we're going to be going with. And well, there's a tiny bit of surface rust on the outside that I'm going to completely get rid of so that it's all good to go. I've got a bed liner already. I don't know yet if I'm going to bed liner then paint, or paint then bed liner. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of paint match bed liner, but I don't know yet. Got to see how well. I'm gonna do a little trial and error on the paint and on the bed liner and see how it all comes out. So, but yeah, be working on the bed, be working on the cab. And I want to get all this stuff set up. If I get it all set up and then paint it another day, or get it all set up and paint today, then I'm gonna pour 15 the bottom of the cab, bottom of the bed, and then probably let that set up for a few days because I got to go back to work, and then go ahead and put undercoating on this stuff. That way it's all done, and when the bed's ready to go on the frame, the bed's ready to go on the frame. So enough talk. I've talked enough. I talked for 3 minutes and 52 seconds so far. So I'm going to get to work unboxing this stuff and then seeing how it fits on the cab over there. And I'll let you guys know here shortly. All right, I'm going to do my best not to cut myself. We're going to film a little bit of this because you guys probably are getting sick and tired of seeing time lapses. So, oh, yeah, these things are definitely heavy. Heavier than what is on these trucks originally, for sure. Nice packaging. Oh man, holy cow! Really? That's crazy. For real though. No wonder why they're heavier. said, good packaging. These things are heavy enough, really didn't need to be boxed up, if I'm honest. This thing weighs 30 pounds. I guarantee it. But you can kind of see, hopefully the camera stays properly zoomed, but you can see this is 1/16. Yeah, easily 1/16 of an inch. This is heavy. This almost be a jack point. Jeez Louise. Looks good. Coated on both sides. No scratches, no major dings. Packaging is good. All right, let's see what the other side looks like. Nope. Safety first. All right, so the packaging on this end was kind of beat up when it arrived to the house, but I think everything down there feels all right. Again, good coating on this side. Let's get this bubble wrap off of here. You know what's crazy is I was shopping for these and found some on Amazon. They wanted $1,000 for this. Okay, like $850 for this and the corners. And now this is good. Man, this, I can't even. Nope. Yeah, this is gonna be solid. This is super solid. Jeez Louise. Nope. Thought it might stay. Alright, well, that I'm really happy about. Super happy about it because so what I was saying is I found some for $850 and that was with the cab corners. I was like, my gosh, I kept searching, kept looking, found these $270 for both without the cab corners. The cab corners are only $60 for two. I don't know what's going on. Although it did take me a little bit longer to find these, but I might have to buy 3. We'll see. But this stuff right here is not as thick. It's in good shape. These aren't as thick, but this is more like the stock size. But I think they'll be just fine. That will be just fine. That one will be. I'm not sure about this one that I dropped. All the air is out of these bubbles right here. That ain't good. All right. Come on. Let go. Let go. Excellent. All right. And go reveal. Perfect. In good shape. All this stuff is coated really, really well. I mean, it kind of has to be. You wouldn't want to have rusted parts, shown up to a customer. So, I mean, it's a pretty easy bad review, if I'm honest. Because, yep, you got the right stuff. So, let's go over and take a look and see how it's going to fit up to the cab. All right, so guys, I went ahead and got those marked up, and I'll show you just on these lines right here. Like I said, it is the top one here, the bottom, sorry, the bottom. And it's just rough. It's just a rough drawn line. I know that there's gonna be part of this is actually gonna stick up above that, but that's fine. Because once I start cutting, then I can fit this better and mate everything up. Like, get it closer. This is all about the small work and all about the taking the time to do it. That way it's actually easier later. So anyway, I did the same thing here. I got rough estimate lines. This markup here, I actually, just for kind of something to bring up, is I was sitting there trying to hold this thing all by myself, and I was sure that that line was on. Like, I was sure of it, 100%. And then I looked back and the one side had fallen off from where I thought it was. Luckily, I caught it and then had to redraw the line, make sure everything was set. Now, there's professionals that do this certain way. I am not a professional. The way that I'm doing this is a way that I can take what little talent I have and get the most out of it. So there's people that have all the right tools and all the right things to do this job. That ain't me. If it works out for me, that's great. Doesn't mean it's going to work out for you. I'm not claiming to be a professional body man. Bondo and that fiberglass gel Bondo stuff, that has been a savior of mine a lot. But yeah, anyway, I want to get this stuff cut and see how my fit is after that. All right, so I do have a few more spot welds I got to drill out. Not looking forward to that, but something tells me it'll be all right. So drill these out, figure out what's going on down here, and cut that. So it's easier to drill this stuff out while I'm able to cut it. So I'm kind of thinking that I get this off of here, get there where I can see, and it might not be that hard to remove that inner rocker. It just actually might be less drilling on my part and easier work later. I'll show you. Right there is the bit of rocker that's left, and I'm thinking if I drill out the spot welds there, and then try to find the ones on the bottom for here, and here, I can pull a whole piece off, new piece will go on, and it'll fit like a dream. Kind of thinking along the lines of doing more work now to save work later. Got some body panel, I forgot what they call it, but I got some of that right there. I'm gonna have to buy a tube of that or a couple tubes so that this stuff goes back together like it's supposed to. So yeah, I'm gonna get some proper light in here and see where. All right, after some proper light, I can see that there's 1, 2, 3 here, and 1, 2 there. And I don't know what's going on the other side, but I'll have to get underneath there and give her a shot. But yeah, I'm kind of liking that idea, because then I can pinch that piece, the inner piece up there where it needs to go, and weld that in. Yeah, that's just what's got to happen. Literally no other alternative. A little more work now, easier work later. Slide this guy in there for a little bit better. Got nothing really good to pull against. Brute strength in the left arm. Let's go. Nope, it's walking. Tell you what, I do not like that. It's not really wanting to stay on there. I think I got a better idea. All right. Yeah, that was simpler, I think cleaner, and there's still plenty of metal there. Just poked a hole in, it's all I did. So now the hard part will be to drill the other side, but I'll get there on the other side underneath. Get that done. Running into a small bit of an issue. Turn the light on here. There is just not enough metal there. As soon as I put the hammer and the chisel, I forgot what it's called, but once I put that to it to separate that metal is gonna just rip right out of there. It's not the end of the world because this is still good metal here, so if this all gets ripped out, I can just weld that corner in. But yeah, there's just not a lot left up there, but I went ahead and got the holes drilled just in case. Alright, well, gonna have to use this guy because I ran out of blades, so. This is gonna be a little tougher. Touch up this side. Yeah, it looks loose. There it goes. I can pop this out of here. Excellent. Get rid of all that. Now will be to pop these free and actually be to pop it free off the back. That's the next gig. Which it might just end up having to be worked off in a different way, but we're gonna try it the right way first. All right, so you guys kind of see what I'm working with here. Headphone warning, I guess. A little bit so it's not. All right. My arms are dead from doing this yesterday also. This is all I did yesterday. working. It's working it. That's helping. Just a little bit. Just a lot of metal to move. I want to get this top up here done. I've also probably got pinch welds up here. And I'm just now thinking about. Yeah, this is difficult. All right, just time to get after it. So now that I got all that free, both this free, now there's some spot welds somewhere, or the piece of metal just goes up, and I don't know how far up this goes. I need to pull out the new inside rocker and see where I'm at. So this says left front inner rocker, and as you can kind of tell, it goes way up in there, pretty far. So a little bit thinking I could cut this and then lap weld that part on, bend it in where it's supposed to go, and be dialed. Because I'm not seeing why I can't do that. Nobody's gonna see this weld here because there's gonna be metal going here, and the little bit of metal that's gonna be left up there, that measurement ain't gonna make that big of a difference out here. So I'm thinking, slide this up in here, I cut this off there, and I can slide this in here and just weld that in. And it'd be good metal up here to weld to. I think that's probably not the right way to go about it, but I think that's how I am gonna go about it. So, get that done, then we'll try the fitment. Alright guys, so I actually got that piece taken off. I now see how that all goes together. I'm going to do the opposite side, just the same as I did this side, and I'll show you what's up. So this piece here for this rocker on this side here has got a bit of an angle, and it kind of goes this way, and that's because it's intended to slide in this gap between this panel here, and get that body filler stuff going up through there. I'm not taking all this, I'm not taking all that apart. So on here, I'm just going to measure and cut this down, and probably come across here, cut that, so that it can fit in the lines here that I created, and that's gonna be good enough. I'm really happy that I torched these out versus like drilling and taking the spade to it, because I could have really mangled up what metal is here, and what little bit of metal is here is strong. Even this tiny little piece here is really strong. So I can bend all this stuff back, put this up against here, and tack that from the opposite side, and I'll be good to go. So I'm not angry about how that turned out at all. So now I've got to cut that, which will go a lot smoother, and there's just a little bit down there I gotta cut. So this side will be done. Alright, so just for curiosity, let's see how this heavy thing fits. Oh, this thing's gotten heavier since the day's gone on. So, I think my cuts are close. The front can come up a little bit. That's not a problem. I think they're close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Don't need to film that. There's too much chaos going on with this side. And moving the camera stuff around takes up a lot of time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and knock that side out. I'll be right back with you guys. That was rocker removal, and I hated every minute of it. Never do it again. Just buying a new truck next time. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end this video off. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. We'll see you guys in the next one.